In this review, we're going to look at the knockoff SDCC Hulk, or as they call it, dark green Hulk. When you get this Hulk in the mail, he'll come polybagged in a plastic bag, like all the other KOs. This one is listed as dark green Hulk. The 80th anniversary is light green Hulk. The Outback was listed as Outback Hulk, and Juggernaut. But they all come in the same style poly bag. The accessories come in Ziploc bags. I did have an issue with this Hulk when I got it in the mail. This arm was detached. The socket that holds the bicep swivel plugs into actually came detached. It's a separate piece from the shoulder. I want to switch over to the fix for that. For full transparency of the condition I got the Hulk this figure in. It was a simple fix. Glued it, heat and popped the socket out, glued it back into the shoulder, put it in a vise, let the glue set, heat and pop the arm back on. After I do the fix, we'll go back to the review. Okay, let's see. I took the arm and I put it in some boiling water for a while, for about 2-3 minutes. 2.5-3 minutes, as this is some, like I mentioned on the Juggernaut teardown. The plastic on these things is a little bit more durable, tougher than on the Marvel Legends, the official figures. We'll give this a see how this is constructed. See, this is the socket that goes into the shoulder. This will glue in right here. The bicep is a floating piece. It goes here. And the forearm plugs into that socket that came loose. So I'm gonna make sure this is good and dry, clean. You see it's got a left on the top. Now it'll go in this port here. I'm gonna put some glue in it. Put it in a vise, let that sit up. And I'll put it back together. Make sure it's got enough in there where it ain't gonna come loose again. That should do it. Take a paper towel, wipe off anything excess that's squeezed out. And we'll stick this in the vise. This KO is based on the SDCC exclusive, the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Hulk figure on the big retro card. Of course, you don't get the retro card. It comes in a poly bag like I showed. This actually comes with more accessories than the official figure. The official figure doesn't come with the ripped lab coat. And it only comes with the fist and the gripping hand and the crushed pipe. On this one, you get 2 open grasping hands as accessories. I do wish we could have got an extra fist to replace the grasping hand. Or the gripping hand, that we could have 2 fists for the Hulk. It's a very good recreation of the SDCC Hulk. The colors look good. So I never got the SDCC Hulk. It's sold out every time I try to get it. So and the secondary market on that figure is way too expensive for me to get that one. So once I got the Juggernaut and seen how nice that figure was, I've seen these for a long time. They used to sit, these KOs used to sell for like $50 or so. I was like, $40-50. I just didn't want to spend it on a KO, not knowing the quality. When the Juggernaut showed up for like $20, and these are like 25, something like that, 26. I got these on the November 11th sale, the 111 sale they do on AliExpress, and this is nice. The quality is good. Like I said, the only issue I had with the arm, super easy fix. Just glue the socket back in, and it's probably better than this side over here now. The paint looks really good. All the vein lines are painted with a darker green. They really highlight the veins. The pants aren't just a straight solid purple. There actually looks like to be a dry brush onto the pants. The rip areas have nice little highlights around it where like the jean materials where it shows like it's been ripped. It's got some shading it looks really good. Very comparable to the actual official figure. And the head sculpt looks pretty spot on as well. You got the bowl cut of the SDCC Hulk. They painted like a shading here, or like the stubble, the hair growing back. Got shading around the eyes. The mouth is very well detailed. Got a dark green tongue. Off-white teeth. The eyes are painted well. This looks really good. I do like the addition of alternate hands, so you can actually have your style pose grasping hands. You can use those hands to grab 6-inch scale figures. And it holds really well. Now the closest thing I got to the SDCC Hulk, I do have the gray Hulk. Very similar setup to the SDC. The different color scheme, of course, different head sculpt. You get the grasping hand, the crushed pipe, and the fist hand. Actually got less, the hands are actually cleaner on the KO. You can see a big sprue mark on the official figure here. Seam line here. The sprue marks over here where it's hidden in through the wrist. I like that better. Same on this one. Yep. It's nice and clean. Clean sculpt. Fingernails are painted. That's one thing they did with both sets of hands. The fingernails are painted. The toenails are painted. Very nicely well detailed. With this being a KO of the SDCC Hulk, we already know what to expect with articulation. Double ball peg head. Up, down, roll around. Full 360. You got the butterfly joints to go back. Full 360 of the shoulder. Hinged out shoulders go up to here. Bicep swivel. The bicep is a floating piece, which rotates around. You got another swivel at the elbow. Get you just under 90 degrees. Hinge swivel wrist. Diaphragm joint. Crunches back this far. Let's get the arm out of the way. Crunches back this far forward. Rocks all the way this far. And rocks that far to the other side. Waist twist. Ball jointed hips. Kick out this far. Forward this far. Back this much. Thigh swivel. Very tight. As we can see on the if you look at the Juggernaut teardown video I got, these legs are constructed different from the official figures. It's like a large disc style joint instead of like the standard mushroom peg. You have double joint knees. Get you this far. There's no boot swivel or anything, but you have a hinged ankle. Very tight. Get you down this much. Forward this much. And ankle pivots. This is a great looking KO. Like I said, the only issue I had with mine was the arm. It is super easy to fix with that one. I've gotten several of these KOs now. That's the only one where I've had any issue with was this one. And it was a super easy fix. The Juggernaut had no problems. The Outback Hulk, I didn't have any problems. I've gotten 4 of the Juggernauts now. And they've all been great figures. I haven't opened up the knockoff of the 80th anniversary Hulk yet. I bought this one so I can customize. This is called the light green Hulk. But all in all, I'm happy with this thing. This looks good. The paint's nice. The colors are good. All the colors are uniform. I noticed when I had it under the lights with my work area, the lights made all these greens look different color greens. But under this lighting and through the eye, it all looks great. One thing too is nice too. If you have any issues, like if this waist twist is a little loose, you can heat and pop the upper torso off. There's screws that holds all this together. You can put some joint tightener in a few spots, or tighten up a few screws, and that should be good to go. But it's not super loose. It's not where it's floppy. But it's just, I like how these are constructed. Great for customizers. You can even take the hips apart by screws. But anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch the review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch y'all next time.